I'm born blind, and blind guides surround me and mislead me. Here's a third thing you can write down. I must see my blindness. I must see my blindness. In verse 41, Jesus continues to teach. He says, he asks questions here. Why do you see the speck that is in your brother's eye, but do not notice the log that is in your own eye? Another question, how can you say to your brother, let me take out the speck that is in your eye, when you yourself do not see the log that is in your own eye? You hypocrite. This is another portrayal. First you have the blind leading the blind. Now you have this like medical exam where somebody's sitting in the chair and then the optometrist who comes in. Both are equally incapacitated. All right? What Jesus is saying here is one person has a speck in their eye. But the word speck in the original Greek means like twig or thorn. Twig or thorn. All right? I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want that in my eye. Give me a list of 3 things you'd like in your eye. Go ahead. Like eye drops, and contact lenses. Thorn won't make the list. So don't think of it as one person has this tiny little dust flake. No, it's like a thorn, like eye doesn't work. But then you got the other guy coming in to do the exam, and he's got a plank or a beam sticking out of his eye, like a 2x4. And he sits down and says, relax, I'm here to help. So now Jesus is first the blind leading the blind, and now you have the blind examining and helping the blind. And he's showing the foolishness, like neither one of them is going to walk out of that appointment better. Now I wanted to just bring this to life for you, so I need like a volunteer here. Can somebody willing to come up and be a volunteer? I promise you won't get hurt. You've volunteered too many times. I'm going to ask Matt Van Dyke to come up and volunteer. I'm going to ask him to volunteer. Come on up, Matt. Hey, give Matt a round of applause. He's so great. Hi, Matt.
Hi, Rob.
Hi.
How are you?
All right, now this is a thorn branch. So what I need you to do is just take that, break one of those thorns off, and then put it in your eye. Okay, now while you're doing that, I've got a 2x4 here that I'm going to put in my eye. Okay, now I'm the eye doctor, and you're the patient, okay? So I'm the one who's going to fix you. Now just hold it up there. We're going to pretend, okay? Hold it up there, and I'm going to pretend that I can't see that well, so be careful. All right, now I've got tweezers somewhere, so I'm going to come help you, all right? Now you just hold real still. Okay, yeah, can you just prop that up a little bit? There we go. All right. Okay, now I'm the one who's going to get the thorn out of your eye, okay? Do you see how foolish this is? All right. Thank you, Matt, so much. I appreciate you helping out. I'll take the thorn. Whoop, did it prick you? They hurt, don't they? Now, the religious teachers of the day were still blind. In fact, they were comically blind. They had so much sin that they hadn't gotten rid of on their own by their own rules that it was ridiculously hilarious to think of how sinful they were. They were full of hypocrisy and greed and violence, and yet they dared to say, sit down in the chair, allow me to get the thorn out of your own eye. What a portrait. What an indictment Jesus hands down to the religious leaders and to the people. I mean, what you realize is both need help, but one doesn't see he needs a doctor, and the other doesn't see his doctor's need. That's what's going on. But both need help from someone who sees clearly.